Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's another Tuesday, and I just want to let you know, if you are a new subscriber, all my videos are channeled to me from my higher masters. And this is where my topics come from, so they don't just come out of my head. So I just wanted you to know that. Also, sometimes the messages come through a poem that they give me, which they did today, and I will read that to you in a second. But I just want to remind you to please share my videos. Please like them and comment. You can email me if you have any questions, and subscribe. So today my topic is We Are Transforming Explained. So let me read my poem first. I titled it Transformation. We are transforming into creatures we no longer see. So many have released their fears, sadness, and dis-ease, becoming alive once more, digging ourselves out of the storms, remembering our truths and what's in store. We're reminded once more who we really are. We are not humans. We are not our history. We are not based on so many religious beliefs. We are light. We are energy. We are eternal too. Purposely came here to change Earth too. To release our old bodies and walk into something new. A body that will live in truth, where you can choose to stay for years. Never aging, never fear, no wars, no taxes, no lies, no deceits, but living on earth happily. When you hang on to your old ways, fearing life, fearing change, you cannot help but to continue that game. 'Cause it's not reality, but an illusion that's caused most to go insane. Awaken to love, awaken to truth, playing your new game. So just like a butterfly, a caterpillar is an insect that crawls on the ground, and it goes through a metamorphosis and goes into a cocoon, and then it unfolds into a beautiful butterfly that flies free. That's what we're doing right now. Now, yesterday was 999. The way they figured it out is it's the 9th month, the 9th day of September, and the year ends in a 9. So it becomes a 9-9 day. And it's a karmic energy portal. A 999, I'm going to read this meme also. I'm going to read a few things for you guys today, so just bear with me. But it's very important. A 999 karmic energy portal is now open, and over the next 9 days until September 18th, when Saturn retrograde ends karma from the past 9 months, will be repaid, and cleared. Old situations, memories, and people from the past may surface. Release all regrets, nostalgia, terrorism, tension, and obsessive thoughts. Cycles will complete, and challenging chapters will finally close. Hard work, positive action, and kind deeds will be truly fulfilled, good and bad in lifetimes. Will be fully revealed, good and bad intentions. Will be repaid in all karmic energy reset. Focus on letting go of all toxicity and trust. Open up and receive. You see, it's very important for you to understand this process. I do want to bring up, for all of those that don't know, that astrology is so much more than just your sun sign. What sign am I? And so many people, go, well, I don't believe it. It's when you came into this planet, the person that you were supposed to study and know about is yourself, not other people. And astrology happens to be a way to find out about yourself because it's a path that you chose before you came here. And then all the planets are lined up in specific ways for you, and then you are influenced by the energy of the planets, and that is your path of life. So you want to know who you are and all about yourself, you do a personal profile astrological reading, and it's best really to do it by an astrologer if you so choose to do that. These are the things that I did as I was growing up. Numerology is also a way to find out. Our planet is mathematical, and everything is designed in a specific way. So it's so important to understand that you came here to learn, to grow, to deal with some of your karma, to learn how to release it, to learn how to trust yourself, to learn that we came here with unconditional love, and that's who we truly are, and that's where we're going back to. So right at this time, there's a lot of past that's coming up. A lot of you are depressed and sad, and you don't understand it. And what you do with this is you just know, okay, I'm going to know that certain past issues are going to come up. I'm going to be reminded of them. I'm going to feel the feelings that I felt then, and then I need to release it. And I need to know and understand that all I do is I breathe, I flow through it, because it'll pass and I will become, a better person. And I will start walking earth in my truth. You want to become knowing. Like a lot of the stuff that I share, it's just like simple to me because it's a knowing. It's just like, the sun's going to rise. The moon's going to come out. You don't think about it. It's just it. So you know it, you've seen it, you trust it, you believe it, and you don't even think about it. So in this process, you so need to realize that who you follow is yourself and your heart. And when it comes to these commercials on television, you don't, and plus stuff that's written, on the internet or whatever, you don't follow what science says. Now, science is beginning to know the truth, but they don't know all of it yet. So don't follow anyone or anything. Don't even follow the propaganda, is the best word I can use, from the medical field about, now it's flu season, you got to get your flu shot. And if you notice, maybe you don't notice, but how easy is it for you to get a flu shot? I mean, your insurance company will even send someone to your house. Don't you see, doesn't this make sense? That it's poison. How do they know what flu's coming out? And anyway, you all get the flu because you're bombarded with that information. So you worry about it, you think about it, you start to fear it, and then you get your flu shot. It's a plan. It's a plot. It's a ploy. They don't care about you. Get over it. I mean, realize it. The only person who you need to care about is yourself. Change yourself. Love yourself. Release all this garbage from all this propaganda that has been, put upon us, and trusting outside of yourself and finding love outside of yourself. Everything comes from within. So all of this stuff is buried in your body. Even past life is buried in your body because you are a sum total of all your lives. So this is what's going on. And what do? When things come up, a lot of stuff's been coming up for me too. And I would get down and depressed, and I would just breathe. And then I would spend time saying positive affirmations. That gets you out of it because that's what you want to do. You want to release it. So one time what I did, and it worked really well, is I like to ground myself in the shower. So what I did was visualize the purple violet flame going into my body, and then I was asking it to burn out all old programming and thoughts that were negative and that upset me and that were not reality, and just to get it out of my body and down to the center of the earth to be recycled. And then I got a hose and I sprayed my head of all that stuff, my heart, everything inside, and just cleared it out. And then you say positive affirmations because you don't want to focus on the negative, you want to focus on positive. So you bring your vibrational rate up to a higher level, and then you just say, I am love, I am light, I am happy, I am free, I am joyful, I am healed. We always go around talking about our problems. You don't want to do that because what you focus on is what you create for yourself, and you draw that to you. So think about a butterfly. I mean, it was this beautiful, furry little creature inching its way on leaves and trees, and then turns into a butterfly and flies free. Think about it that way. Think of yourself as a butterfly, or that you're going to be a butterfly, that right now you might just be the caterpillar. And don't worry about how it's going to happen or how it unfolds. It just does. Now think about this. When you were born, did you lay around as a baby wondering, how am I going to walk and how am I going to talk? No, you walked, you crawled when it was your time. Everything is when it's your time. You don't force your children to do things that are not in their time frame. And with speech, now I have an SLPA degree, which is speech language pathology assistant. So I learned a lot what speech therapists learn. And you have a window when you are a baby of speech. And that's when you learn how to speak. During that window, you're talked to all the time and you learn how to speak. On the other hand, during that window, if you're, stuffed in a cave somewhere or in a closet and no one talks to you, you won't learn how to speak. But it just happened naturally. Everything just happens. In my life, things have just happened. I time traveled. I didn't have to sign up for some spaceship to go planet jumping. No, you can do that naturally. You do it when you sleep. Eventually we'll be doing it at will, and you'll know about it. That's what this is all leading up to. So let me let you know what this is leading up to. your body will change. You will be able to be on planet Earth in human form with a body that does not age, does not get sick, does not get diseased, does not do any of that stuff that we do now, because what we do now is from the propaganda. It's not reality. That's all an illusion. Your history isn't real. That's not reality. None of that stuff's reality. The only reality in life is right now, your present moment. In your present moment, you're brand new. Right now, there's no past, there's no future, there's just a now. There's no death and dying and sadness and disease and sickness and all that kind of stuff. And if you have issues with your health, you don't talk about your issues. You put out to the universe what it is at this moment that you want to create for your future. You create your future, whether you believe it or not. So you don't say, I'm sick, because then tomorrow you'll be sick. I don't have pain. I have pain, and you'll continue the pain. No matter how much pain you feel at this particular time, you can change that by, number one, saying, I'm okay, I am pain-free, I am healthy, I am happy, and have to do it over and over again. And every single day, you don't fall into it and be swallowed back up by stress and all the other things that you do. You have the power. Now, the universe is helping you by changing you. Whether you believe this or not, it's happening. It doesn't matter what your friends believe, what your family thinks about, even your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. It's not about them. It's about you. It's always about you. So, like in my poem, do you want to live on planet Earth as a young person who never ages, never gets sick? Or do you want to continue aging and getting sick and living in pain and having diseases and having all these issues that you all have, that we all have? Do you want to work every day? Do you want to worry about your future? Do you want to pay taxes? Do you want to pay high rent and high mortgage fees? Do you want to continue to pay to travel across country? To worry about borders? Do you want to fall in love with someone who's not in this country and pay tens and tens of thousands of dollars just to get together? Because why these people have rules for who you can be with is beyond me. So think about that, and maybe that will motivate you, because we will step into a different body, but you need to flow. You need to release judgment and control. And really, you need to stop going out. You need to look at yourself like, well, I don't mean not going outside and stuff and going into nature, whatever, but so many people still focus on the fun, what they think is fun of life, and all this drinking alcohol and drugs and all that kind of stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? Think about it like, I don't know, you're going to go to a 24-hour school. We're just going to focus on yourself. You're going to change yourself. You're going to heal yourself. You're going to love yourself. You're going to only say good things to yourself about yourself. And it'll become automatic. You'll just become that person. Just like you became the other person. You didn't know when you were thinking all those negative things what it was going to do to you, right? Well, you see the outcome of it. Whether you realize that's why you became that person is by your thoughts, your words, and all this propaganda. I'm telling you now, that's how it all happened. So you don't have to worry about how you're going to change, if you're going to change, when you're going to change. You don't want to do any of that because, like, does every child speak at the same time? No. Does every child walk at the same time? No. Does anyone do anything at the same time? No. No, no. We're all different. We're all unique. We all have a mission. And seriously, you already know everything I'm telling you. It's just buried in some of you. So you want to release expectations. If you're in a situation where you don't still love yourself 100% and you're dealing with issues and problems and you're single, do not go out and look for a relationship because it's not going to happen the way it needs to be. To go to the new earth or to be living on the new earth, you cannot be a person about judgment and fear and stress and control because it's only about love. It's only about unconditional love. Can you just imagine walking planet Earth with beautiful sunsets and sunrises and forests with different colors that you see now and rainbows everywhere and wild animals not wild and evil anymore and being able to communicate with a lion or a tiger or a bear? I mean, I communicate with animals. How do I communicate with animals? Did I have to do something to do that? No. I have not had to do anything to do all the things that I do. I just had to learn. I learned and I started learning as a baby. So it's been a process for me. Some of you are new. Some of you are just awakening. And you will probably grow a lot faster than I did because it was a different time frame, a different period. I really don't know, and it really doesn't matter. It's just that I have been doing this for so many years, studying and learning and being given information and shown things that it's just who I am. You know, I've become that person. That's what you want to do. It's not something that you have to stress over or worry about anymore because you become knowing. And that's freedom. So that's what you want to do. So I'm checking my notes here. Yes. So since I started writing poetry, all my poetry's, a lot of it's been futuristic. You can drag up one of my poems from 2009 and it'll speak about what's going on right now. So I believe it, I know it, I trust it, I see it, I feel it, and that's all that matters. And others who don't, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And people who are negative, you don't want to be around. You want to think of that as, you know, energy. You just stay to yourself if you have to. I mean, it's gotten to the point where going out right now is not a fun thing to do because there's so much energy out there that is positive and negative. So just realize when you're mood changes that you just picked up someone else's energy. You want to start focusing on yourself and monitoring your moods and your feelings and stuff like that. You could, you know, do that too. So I want to also read this meme. It's called Agreeing to Things. just to keep the peace is actually a traumatic experience. Well, I'm sorry, let me reread. Let me reread that because that's not what it says. Agreeing to things is the title. Just to keep the peace is actually a trauma response. When you do this, you're disrespecting your boundaries. No more making yourself uncomfortable for others to feel comfortable. You have control. You run your life. Take up space and use your voice. So don't sit back and worry about speaking your truth. And if someone doesn't like it, trust me, a lot of people, verbally abuse me when I speak my truth, but I don't get upset about it. And I don't say what I think they want me to say, or I don't worry what they want to hear, because that's not what it's about. So you have the power. You be in control. And you love yourself. You wouldn't agree to all these things. And then this other meme. You're beginning to understand, aren't you? That the whole world is inside you, is your perspective and in your heart. That to be able to find peace, you must be at peace with yourself first. And to truly enjoy life, you must enjoy who you will be. You must enjoy who you are. And once you learn how to master this, you will be protected from everything that makes you feel like you cannot go on. That with this gift of recognizing yourself, even when you are alone, you will never be lonely. Years ago, I used to be lonely. I used to cry. I didn't have a mate. I didn't have this. I didn't have that. I don't have any friends. Nobody likes me. And I spend 90% of my time alone. And I don't even think about being lonely because I'm not. I enjoy every second of the day. I look at the life. I take pictures of the sun, everything that's amazing and beautiful, and sunsets and flowers and trees and the water and the elementals. This is what I do. And it keeps me busy. Now, there's another meme, and this is the last one. I'll need my glasses for sure for this one. And I did post it on Facebook. And I absolutely have never heard this before. It's 10 consecutive lucky palindrome days. All dates read the same forward as they do backward. And a rare and magical opportunity to close and reset major chapters. So you see, this is what my video is about. Everything comes back around for karmic completion. A time for cleaning, healing, and finding balance. That's what we're discussing. To clear, to heal, and to find balance. And you find balance with positive affirmations, positive thoughts, positive visions. So today is the 10th of September. So today is free yourself from outdated beliefs, expectations, and limiting situations. That's what's on the agenda for today. Tomorrow, on 9/11, do not sit back and listen to the BS of the anniversary of a terrorist attack that hopefully all of you, most of you know, was done by our own Mr. Bush. So we don't celebrate pasts and illusions and deaths and dying. That's not an anniversary. I don't know why you all do that. But anyway, tomorrow offers magnificent new beginnings. If you're focused on the past, you can't get involved in the new beginnings that will be permeating through your body. Exciting possibilities and opportunities. That's tomorrow. The 12th, the day after, is trust your inner knowing. Be patient. Allow everything to unfold naturally. September 13th is a lucky day. You will feel optimistic, blessed, and empowered and able to manifest abundance. Have you heard anything negative yet? No. The 14th, you will feel more grounded, stable, and ready to plan and lay new foundations. The 15th, spend time alone and pay attention to the truth of your heart, mind, and intuition. The 16th, a day for deep healing and self-care as empathy and compassion are enhanced. The 17th, focus on self-growth and take time out to access spiritual knowledge and wisdom. The 18th, you have the courage and strength to control your tears and make changes. And the 19th, today, clear out all old energy to make way for the new positive change. The new, because positive change is here. So these are 10 consecutive days. If you want to copy this or see it, you can go, even if you aren't my friend, my Facebook page is open and it is on my Facebook page. You can screen save it, you can download it to your cell phone, you can do stuff like that. And just remember, only positive things are coming. So do not fall into negative news, fear-based information. Do not stay around your negative friends, and know that in order for your life to change into a butterfly, it's time to focus on yourself. Flow with life, breathe, and I am the love, I am the light, I am. Thank you very much for joining my channel today, and please share and like. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below my video, or you can email me. And if you're not on Facebook and you have no way to get on Facebook, then email me and I will send you this meme. Thank you. Have a great day.